Here we are again.
Hi, welcome back to our channel. I'm Mad Morti. This is David, Mr. Morti.
Benny.
You're going to call me Morti in this video?
Okay, Morty.
Because you keep calling me something else.
Morty.
Okay, awesome. Hi, right. This is Flosstube number 9.
Woo!
We have been absent for...
just gallivanting.
5 weeks.
Sheesh.
5 weeks, I think it is. Our last Flosstube, I'm not going to count the last one, the 8.5.
No.
Doesn't count.
No.
Doesn't count because it was just the giveaway winners.
Indeed.
But Flosstube 8 was on the 20th of June, 2021, and it's now the 26th of July. So yeah, it's 5 weeks.
Well done to all those people that have managed to wait that long.
Yeah, and we're now at 400 subscribers.
Woo-hey.
Not doing a giveaway yet. We'll do another giveaway soon. But yeah.
Well done you,
And
Morty.
do you know who number 400 was?
Go on.
Teresa Little Stitcher.
That's no mean feat.
Well, you know how we called Darcy Cameron the king of cross stitch?
She's the queen.
Oh, she's the empress.
Oh, the empress.
Do you know how many subscribers she's got?
Oh, don't. It'll make my head spin.
About 14,600.
Well, yes, you know. Well,
We've got 400 and we're happy.
but I bet she does. I bet she does videos more than once every 4 weeks.
No, actually.
Oh, right, okay. Perhaps it's the quality that wins them.
It's her sparkling personality and the big bright pink kitchen.
Question. Uh-huh.
Yeah. White walls, pink.
I'm
She's
guessing...
the complete opposite of us and she's subscribed to our channel.
I'm guessing the socks
couldn't
are
get-
on.
You couldn't get...
When?
No.
Her socks are off as well.
That's not well. She's nice. She's got a beautiful garden, actually. It's called Garden Envy.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, we're digressing. But
30
yes,
minutes.
So thank you. Yeah, we've only got 30 minutes before I start work. So thank you very much, all of our lovely new subscribers, all of our, and welcome back to all of our existing subscribers. Thank you for Teresa for popping along and liking us enough to want to subscribe. You must be nuts. But also, it might be.
You're not allowed to call them nuts.
Okay.
Okay.
But also, it might be because she's an Essex girl.
Oh, I see.
Although I wasn't born in Essex, I was born just in London, in Hackney. I grew up in Leighton, which isn't far from
You were
where she
taken
lives.
home to Essex.
I was taken... No, because... No. Leighton used to be part of Essex, but by the time I was born, it wasn't.
It was a Greater
It had been
London.
swallowed by London.
Mm.
Right.
Like many things.
Like many things, yeah. Including me for a few years. Where are we? Right.
I have no
what are we
idea.
doing?
You're going to do that?
I'm going to do this. Okay. So... I've been taking part on Instagram with the hashtag July Stitching Challenge. It's almost over because, as you can tell, today's the 26th, as we've mentioned already. And as part of that, we were digging out past projects and favourite things. And if you recall back to my first video, I talked about my very first project. I said if I ever found it, I'd bring it on here.
Ta-da!
This was my first project as an adult. And I still haven't worked out what stitching count it is, but it's either 18 or 20 count fabric. And this is it. This is this little coaster that was a free cover kit.
It is beautiful.
They don't make cover kits like they used to, I can tell you that much.
It is a thing of beauty.
It is, I can't go too close because it'll blur out, but put a hand over your face and maybe it'll focus. Yeah, it's so tiny and it was all to be stitched over one. With one thread over one and back stitch, and yeah, I had a lot of frogging to do, but that's it. But unfortunately, one of the reasons it's never really seen the light of day is the coaster it came with. It's got a crack. See, it's turned up with a crack, and the coasters I bought recently are a different size.
Oh, wouldn't you just believe it?
I've got the Flosstube itchy nose. Everybody on Flosstube needs to get an itchy nose at some point. Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, yes, so there it is.
And no information. You don't remember what the subscription was. You don't remember.
It was something like Just Cross Stitch or something. It's one of the publications that's no longer in circulation.
It is tray beautiful.
It is lovely. I'm scared to use it as a coaster though, so
until it's properly sealed.
Until you can seal it, and yeah, it's lovely. So,
resin.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'll have to pick that back up. Yeah, it was really
resin.
It's really delicate. I'm not sealing it in resin. I don't want I'm scared.
And why wouldn't you be? It's
Why wouldn't I be?
older.
It's old.
Don't go there. No, seriously, Morty. No, don't.
It's 28 years old.
Yeah. What did you?
28 years old. Look at the colours. Look how beautiful. I think it might be Anchor colours.
It's been
as
in
well.
a box. Hiding.
Somewhere hiding is a band. I did a band that said Merry Christmas in Old English font as well.
You wouldn't believe we've only got 30 minutes.
Well, we've only done 5 minutes and we haven't actually got an awful lot to show.
So you're padding.
I'm padding. Padding like the cat. No, okay, moving swiftly on.
Do the big news.
No, we'll do the big news further on. When we come to it.
Okay.
When we come to it.
I'll do my little news then.
Works in progress. Would you like to show us your works in progress, David?
Yes, Morty. I will.
Mr. Morty.
So,
do you want me to hold the pictures?
No.
Because they'll get in your way otherwise.
I'm going to put them in your way.
That's all right. I'll hold them. And then you've got a spare hand.
Okay.
I'll be your able Mabel.
A very fine one. Okay. We are continuing with Newton's Law. It's a
Anchor kit.
Anchor kit. Thank you very much. I was looking for the prompt.
Only got 30 minutes.
It looked like this the last time we showed 4 weeks ago. And now, believe it or not, this has got 404 stitches added to it.
Impressive.
And a huge count on my account.
Well, given the last 5 weeks as
So
well.
there it is now.
Look at that.
Can we
That's
put the picture up
lovely.
and the...
Yep.
Can we put that...
Well, yeah, but we'll
Okay.
actually put the
Okay.
last time
Okay.
next to that.
But I
one.
think it's
I'll see if I can
almost
fit all 3 in.
ready for backstitching and I can curse and swear.
I think it looks like it is. Just put it back up.
Yeah,
I'd say that looks like that's nearly done. Let's look at the two together.
we have a barking dog.
We have a barking dog in the background. Sorry about that, folks.
I might have to go.
You're right. Anyway,
Yeah, so...
awesome.
Yes. Pleased. Yes, looking forward to it being finished.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's us.
That's
I better go and
that's
sort out the dog.
You're going to go and sort the dog out for a moment. Could leave me to it. Oh, the mayhem. Right. Okay. So next up on the whips is my peppermint purple stitch along. So I did actually do some on this. Managed to do 518 back stitch. Here's a picture of what it looked like last time. I can't actually remember. I haven't had time to watch the last video, so I can't remember. I think, because I've done 518, I think that I have probably done that one and that one, possibly all 3. I haven't counted the stitching for this square yet. Let me hold that up to higher. Haven't counted stitching for this square yet, and I'm 3 weeks behind, so got some catching up to do with that one. It's like, oops, got some more work to do. Next one is the Field of Dirks, as we like to call it. I don't think I've done very much on this one, although my little book is saying I've done 319 stitches, so I suspect what you can't see, let me bring it in here, is it's all more of this cream and a bit more down here and around. So, yeah, quite, not much, so yeah. Oh, no, sorry, 319 stitches. Can't read my own handwriting. You coming in?
Remember that game, that skipping game? You get your in?
Get you in, you can come in. Mind you, don't slop that coffee on our new sofa.
We have a new sofa. I didn't think we were going to mention it. Ooh, we blend in. I'm just ahead.
It's a temporary matter, but it's just that the other one, as beautiful as it was a little bit uncomfortable. And it would cost us a lot of money to get it reupholstered. So it's been put into timeout so that we can get it reupholstered at a later date when we have enough money.
Timeout.
It was cheaper to buy it's cheaper to buy a new sofa from DFS than it was to get it.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It is absolutely crazy. Next up, we have moose. Moose. I'm going to use the only word. I'm allowed to use the only word. I've done only 201 stitches on this. Good luck if you think you can find them. Here's a picture of picture of where we were last time, and here it is. So I suspect what you're going to see is one of the shades of blue has increased. Can you see that all right in the screen?
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You're pointing beautifully. Blue.
It would
yes.
be the light blue that I stitched.
Blue on blue. But that was fun.
Blue against blue. No,
blue against blue.
Because that's beige.
Yes, blue against blue. Yes.
This is a browny beige colour, not blue.
Okay.
So I'm not doing blue and blue.
No, it's blue and blue. Yes.
Blue. I'm blue. Da da dee, da.
That's it.
Sorry. Okay.
So no stitches on Field of Ducks.
No, there was. It's 319 apparently.
Wow. Gosh, isn't it amazing? Isn't it? They just sort of absorbed.
They just pile up. So there have been a couple of reasons for not doing much in the way of stitching in the last 5 weeks. One is that I have made Sirens Lament my focus piece. Two, because we were going to Fantasy Forest. And another reason for us not doing much stitching in the last 5 weeks is we've had other projects on that needed to be doing. So it is our daughter's 21st birthday next day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
She is in receipt of one of her 21st birthday presents. Well, she's got all of them, but she's opened one already. And that was a scrapbook that I made of memories and happy thoughts and best wishes and life advice from various different people and lots of photographs. I'll probably drop a sped up video bit in just here of what it looked like. It was a 6-minute video, so if I had to multiply it 6 times, it will take a whole minute to go through. So I'll probably pop that in there. I also made her birthday card, so I'll drop a picture of the birthday card in as well, because I took a photograph of that. It is on the table, I think, though.
2 things of beauty.
Yes, and it was also Mum's 90th, so I did a card for Mum's 90th, so that was also stopped me from stitching.
And there are only so many hours in each day.
And I'm working, and they've increased my hours back at work, and, here comes that little tiny violin. On top of that, of course, we had a heat wave, and I cannot sit and stitch when it's hot. I'm just like...
I struggled too. Sleeping during the day in the heat just meant I had no time to sit and stitch.
Yeah.
So
Sirens Lament.
Dun, dun.
Here's the picture of what it looked like last time. I am stitching this 3/1 tent stitch, 25 count, easy grid fabric. I really must make myself some grime guards for this because it's got filthy at the top. But there we are. So we've got a picture there of what it looked like last time. So it's a lot of this stuff here. So 3,239 stitches.
Wow.
Tent stitch, but
Still
considerable.
considerable amount of time.
You can shush as well. Oh, hello.
You have a visitor.
We have a visitor.
She's uneasy. Don't know what barking dogs outside. We have a visitor. Hello, Nebbia. Your problem, darling?
You feel a bit out of sorts. Anyway, you're here to see the stitching.
We've only got 30 minutes, Nebbia.
Yes, we've now got 17 left. So. Anyway.
Can I come in?
Aha! There you are. Hello. Hello. So, yes, as you recall from a couple of months back maybe. Do you remember which Flosstube it was we asked it on? Was it 8? Was it 7?
6.
6? I don't know. But anyway, one of them, I mentioned the fact that one of the questions about Anne Stokes' Sirens Lament was, sorry, nearly took David out. Why?
So, I always wanted to be a pirate.
Yeah, you've been a pirate twice. Stop it. 3 times the charm, I suppose. So one of the questions was, and let me put up a picture here of what Anne Stokes' Sirens Lament looks like, is that we had this little debate about whether it was an underwater cavern that had magical properties and therefore didn't have any water in it, with a sunken pirate ship behind, or was it above the water and just a really weird coloured sky? It's still wonky, you know.
That's the way we should be, isn't it?
So yeah, and was it a weird coloured sky? So last weekend, was it
last weekend. Only.
Today's Monday, so not the weekend just gone, the weekend before, weekend of 16th, 17th, 18th of July. Off we toddled to
Sudeley
Castle to the Fantasy Forest Festival, where there was a Stoked.
Fabulous.
It was absolutely brilliant.
It was fabulous.
And on the Sunday morning, we went and met Anne Stokes. And here's the video now.
Yes.
Right,
Okay.
so this is how far I've got.
Oh my goodness! Wow, look at that. Well, that is amazing.
That's the one that I keep seeing.
It's just
on
tent
the
stitch.
forum.
You know, I've seen photographs. I've never
7
actually seen one in progress.
It's
How do
so
you count?
tiny.
Each one of those squares is 100 stitches.
Yeah.
Heaven and Earth
And
Designs
you're looking
have
at the
charted
chart,
this.
and you literally then just randomly put it in the right
Yep.
place. Well,
Yep.
not randomly, obviously, but
They've charted it with 207,000 stitches in it.
well,
And I'm
that
at
is absolutely fab. Well,
11%.
it's looking brilliant. I mean, that
Thank
corner
you.
is perfect.
Yeah, it does. It's come up really well. They've done a good job of charting.
So how long is that going to take you?
3.5 years.
Well, we'll see
Oh,
you
we took you
in
less-
what, 2024 or 5? Maybe bring it back and show me it finished?
Yeah. Now the question is,
Yes, right.
so Simon's event, visualise it, because you know very, very well, of course. But the debate is whether or not she's in some kind of underwater cave
Yes.
where there is no water, but it's underwater. You know, one of those where it's got like a force field around it and you can't see the water and the water's gone.
Right.
Or is she above water? And it's
Okay,
just a very, very
so
aqua
she's-
sky.
Yes. She's above the water. It's an aqua-coloured sky.
There we go, folks.
It's one of those things where, you know, where cliffs have been eroded and they kind of, you know, form a cave and it's like an arch on either side. Because just behind, very faint in the background, you can see a pirate ship.
Yeah.
So the pirate ship is on the water. But it's kind of in that kind of misty sort of sea thing, the sky's blue, the sea's blue, so...
Yeah. Oh, so there we have our answer, folks.
Now you know.
Now we know. Lovely.
Awesome. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you so
bringing
much
it
for your time. Yeah, I'll see you again in 3 years.
Cool.
Fabulous.
So,
Just
so he won.
yeah, correct. Yes, small victories.
It's above ground
Above ground.
cave. The ship is just shipwrecked. It's not sunken.
In
it's
the
an
video, though,
aqua-coloured sky.
Did the video catch what Aaron said? Diplomat, beautifully diplomat. It's
whatever
you want it to be.
So
You know.
I can't quite cope with the aqua-coloured sky because I've never known a sky that colour. So to me, it's like it should be underwater. It's like an underwater colour sky.
Actually,
Yeah.
there comes that statement from my art teacher when I was only 13.
Yeah.
Why have you done the sky blue, Bromelo? Where's your imagination?
Good point.
There you go.
Good point. So
I haven't
what-
heard
so
that.
we got-
I haven't held that all these years, by the way.
No, but yeah. Lovely, lovely lady, lovely. So, 60
Oh, yeah,
seconds with
just-
Stokes.
Just fabulous.
And what was really nice is there are there's Facebook groups and what have you, and there's a particular one that's just been started up, which is for all the stitchers of full coverage and Stokes to share their work. And when we turned up, and I showed it, and you'll probably hear in the back of the video, one of the people that runs the forum, oh, that's a stitching I've seen on the forum.
Yeah.
which was either Pip or Fizzy, I'm not sure who, but if you're watching this, he's with you, hello. But it was the first time Anne had actually seen any of the stitching in the flesh, and somebody later asked me and said on Instagram, said, did you get her to put a stitch in? I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
So we're probably going back next year. And
I'd really
next
like
year,
to. You're not.
I'm gonna get. He's talking to the dogs. Next year, I'm going to get Anne to put in a couple of stitches so that she puts her own little thing in. So that'll
Yeah.
be quite cool.
In the middle of the blue, something green.
Well, no, it'll just be there. It'll just be there. But she was really, I'm sorry, I'm staring at it. She was really fascinated by it.
I agree.
sounds
It
right.
was. Yeah, she gave her time, what seemed like willingly, but I'm sure she was very busy.
Yeah.
And it was just.
And it was
a
so
mark of
hot.
the
It
woman.
was 32 degrees.
It was warm.
And
dressed
she was
in
wearing
leather.
leather armour. I was like, oh my God, we were so hot. Yeah.
It was good. It was a nice interlude to a wonderful
Yeah.
weekend.
Fangirled a little bit. There's one of my friends talks about and always like a tribble. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know Star Trek with the tribbles. They go, and I tribbled. It sounds so. and then lived in it as well. So,
All round good.
yeah, so all round good. So we've got no haul,
No haul.
no haul whatsoever. You got any plans or announcements? You know what? I know I'm going to forget something when we finish this.
That's what comes from not organising.
We've
Matters
got-
not.
we've got not stitching. I want to get on with doing some stitching. I've got a friend coming to stay that I haven't seen for months. A couple of, well, 2 or 3 years,
you say
actually.
friend, they were at junior primary school together.
No. We met when we started secondary.
Oh, okay. So still a fair time.
When we were 11.
They've been friends a long time.
Indeed.
It'd be a nice reunion.
Yeah. Let's just say her kids are quite old now.
Yeah.
Say no more. Which leaves us just one other thing, and I've completely forgotten who it was, and I will find out who it was. I think I know who it was. I think it might have been Jen. Walked down the rabbit hole. But it could have been Georgie. I'm not sure, but somebody wanted to know more about what the cuddly toy was behind us.
Ah, yes.
So we're going to share with you the cuddly toys. The plushies, they call them these days.
A plushie show.
A plushie show. So
wow.
the one that I was actually asked about is this chap here. This is Gorgo. And here's a gargoyle.
Yes.
And he has wings, a tail. And he's made by a company called Killstar. So he's a Killstar creature. I love him.
I think what's really amazing, and I've only just noticed,
Yeah.
that's the adult version of him.
Well, I suppose so, but what? If you're going to get up and whiz off to go and see what we have on the shelf, you need to bring it back so that, because they can't see round corners.
I feel when you put him there, I looked up and that's the adult version of what he is, because you said gargoyle and it's a gargoyle, so
we have some really strange things in our house.
that's because we're strange.
Yeah.
And we like it.
But I did mention to our lovely subscriber that we did have some other plushies dotted around, if they had been noticed. This is Krampus. And you've got the bat, the big bat. He's... Okay, dude. This is the bat from the Gothic shop. So Krampus is also from Killstar. Poke myself in the eye with one of his horns. And yeah, he's a fab bat, this one. He's huge. Look at the size of that.
Yes, he's my only criticism of him is you can't hang him upside down and wrap his arms around him.
Yeah, the wings are huge for that.
No, but he's got a hanger there. If I was doing a product review, I'd go, people, put a hanger that end. So that we can hang him up and
you need to make it so that you can fold his elbow and his wings like a bat would.
And then
why are we even talking about
no
this?
idea.
This is a Flosstube. Sorry.
That's it. You take charge.
Anyway, so that's it. So yes.
So the person that asked that question, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's the information.
There's your answers.
Yeah.
Instagram, head over there. The details are down below, and also they're probably on my about page. And
we didn't do a warning.
We didn't do a
People
warning.
with bat phobias.
Oh well, never mind. There's not as many people who've got phobias of bats as have got phobias about spiders. And there's no spiders this week. Plans. Oh yeah, one of the things I said on my I think I said it on Instagram was that I was going to start something because we were talking about Christmas in July. No, Halloween in July. That was it. It was a Halloween thing. So I said, excuse me, dropping out of shop here. Dropping out of shot even, not drotting out of shop. What kind of numpty am I? I did say that perhaps my next start needed to be this. Oh, there we go. Wacky Wendy. So yeah, I plan on starting that.
I had a bit of a thudunk.
You did?
When I was
going to be a quick thudunk?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that reminded me.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anybody out there who works for them.
Yeah.
Could have a look at the Terry Pratchett stuff, and because I was thinking about
there are cross stitches out there that are based on Terry Pratchett, but now that he's passed away,
it's very difficult.
It's very difficult to get licensing for anything like that.
Shame, because some of the images are just the very best. Yeah,
there are a couple out there. There's a couple of Russian companies that are doing some bits as well, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
There's certainly, I'm sure I've seen one for Good Omens. So anyway, so that's it. We're not quite as wacky as normal.
Oh, I don't know. We've had bats and we've had gargoyles and we've had stuff not stitching.
It's
So
because we're conscious
and we've
of
had
time.
an event review.
Yeah. Fantasy Forest Festival. Excellent.
If you live near there, or if you're into just sharing a field with people that are more weird than you, and that's going some.
Oh yeah, there was Ewoks. Well, it was an Ewok. There was a full size, in fact, larger than full size Wookiee. I would say
He was
much bigger.
The Mandalorian.
But in actual fact, I'm going to drop a little piece of video footage in just here, with me talking over the top.
If you've got half an idea of spending a weekend in a field where you just feel normal.
But it was really bizarre because there was that Wookiee, as you can see from the video, having his head and costume put together.
Yes.
By Jean-Luc Picard of
Yes.
Star Trek.
Yeah. One might consider one was dropping some acid.
Speak for yourself.
It was a wonderful weekend.
I needed my second cup of coffee, and speaking of which, I need another cup of coffee before I start work.
Yes,
so
let's do the goodbyes.
we're going to say goodbye. Goodbye, David.
Goodbye, David.
Okay. Well, that fell flat, didn't it?
Oh, sorry. Goodbye, Morty.
Let's just say goodbye to them and get on with
Goodbye.
it. We'll see you next time.
Do the words.
Oh no, we got to. I can't remember them. It's been so long. We hope you keep happy, healthy, wise, and well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. We'll see you next time. Bye.